Hello friends, welcome to Gentleman Cadet Academy in GCA. Hope you all are doing good and preparing well for your upcoming SSB. So today the video is a part of GD topics with the leads discussion series. And before this, I have made a couple of high-level GD topics. If you want to watch all these videos, the link of the playlist is available in the I button. So today, the GD topic is one of the most important and it's evergreen topic. The topic of the GD is, what is the most effective long-term solution for peace and development in Kashmir? So like always, without wasting any time, let us start. So the topic of the GD is, what is the most effective long-term solution for peace and development in Kashmir? Three leads are given. The very first is it balanced development? Second lead is it dialogue and trust building? And the third lead is it countering radicalization and promoting national integration? So now let us discuss each lead one by one. So starting with the first lead, balanced development. So as we all know that infrastructure is the backbone of any region's growth, and it is not only about roads, bridges or buildings, but it means connection, accessibility and opportunities. So in Kashmir, years of conflict and less development left many areas cut off, both geographically due to difficult terrains like mountains and also mentally due to lack of trust with the rest of the India. But the projects like Jozila Tunnel, which will give all-weather roads between Srinagar and Ladakh, which will change trade and travel, and also the Chenab Bridge, which is the highest railway bridge in the world, is not just an engineering wonder, but also a message that Kashmir is fully part of India's growth story. And also the Srinagar Ring Road, modern airports, and electrification of remote villages under the Vibrant Villages program are important steps. And infrastructure is not just about economy, but it also helps tourism, trade, jobs, and investment. And most importantly, it makes people feel connected, not isolated. So good roads and trains help people reach schools, hospitals, and workplaces. And it also reduces the feelings of being left out and builds stability. So it also shows that Kashmir is not a part, but an important part of India's future. Then talking about education. So Kashmir has a very young population. Their future depends on education, and education is the strongest way to end the cycle of conflict. After the removal of Article 370, the central government approved institutes like AIMS and IITs plus skill centers, but the spread of implementation must be increased so that the people see real benefits. But still there are a lot of challenges. For example, not enough trained teachers in rural areas, internet shutdowns that stop online learning, and also threats to girls' education in sensitive areas. So these problems limit learning and keep inequalities alive. And the solution is to bring new methods, for example, digital classrooms, more army goodwill schools, partnerships with institutions for distance learning and vocational training. And youth can also be trained to teach digital skills to their own communities, because education matters. It keeps young people away from extremist ideas and give them the tools to build peace. It creates not only degree holders, but also critical thinkers who can lead Kashmir towards stability. Then in terms of employment, so unemployment is the biggest reason for unrest. Kashmir's unemployment rate in 2024 was about 23%, much higher than India's average. So to create peace, more jobs must come. Kashmir has many strong sectors, for example, horticulture, which includes apples, walnuts, saffron, herbs, and also there is a demand in global markets for handicrafts. And in terms of tourism also, there is ecotourism, adventure sports, and film industry. So projects can help, for example, GI tagging of unique products to raise their value, online platform to sell directly without any middlemen, and microfinance for women's group and young entrepreneurs. In 2024, over 2 crore tourists came to Kashmir, the highest in decades. So tourism creates jobs, income and stability. This helps to break the cycle of frustration and conflict. So let us now talk about the lead 2, that is dialogue and trust building. So dialogue is necessary not only with the political leaders. Dialogue should include village elders, youth leaders, religious leaders, victims of terrorism, and even ex-militants who left violence. So this wider dialogue builds trust, reduces fear, and stops outsiders from misusing local problems. So it creates understanding and empathy. Dialogue teaches people to solve problems peacefully instead of through violence. And also the restoring political confidence is the need of hour, because since the abrogation of Article 370, Kashmir is under central administration. It brought stability, but it also created a gap in democracy, making people feel left out. So peace needs free and fair elections for Jammu and Kashmir Assembly and Panchayats. So youth panchayats should be empowered so that governance becomes local and responsive. Minority groups like Kashmiri Pandits and Gujars must feel safe and politically included. And also, political participation gives people a voice, removes feelings of helplessness, and also builds trust in governance. And there is a need for building a trust between civilians and security forces, because security forces are respected for their role, but there is also a fear due to the past events. So, to achieve peace, this relationship must change into trust. Programs like Operation Sadbhavna by the Army run schools, coaching centers, health camps, and sports tournaments like Halo India and Kashmir. So these activities bring soldiers and civilian closer, and the soldier should be seen not only as a protector but also as a partner in peace. So this cooperation strengthens stability. Now moving to the third and the last lead of the topic, that is countering radicalization and promoting national integration. So radicalization happens when frustrations are used by internal and external actors. It spreads fast through WhatsApp, foreign funded groups, presence and online propaganda. So in order to counter this, there is a need for counseling centers in schools, respected local clerics and Sufi leaders spreading peace, and also strong cyber monitoring using AI. Kerala's family counseling model can also be applied in Jammu and Kashmir, which involves families to stop youth from turning into extremism. Then, in terms of emotional and cultural integration, so Kashmiris must feel valued as part of India while keeping their culture. It is not about erasing identity but about respect. So, the steps in this direction include promoting Kashmiri faces in Bollywood, civil services and media, organized music, food, and craft festivals, and supporting sports, scholarships, and events like Kashmir Premier League. So, this ensures Kashmiri youth feel proud to be part of India's success, not the outsiders. Then finally, talking about the integration through uniform, that is defense and civil services. So the recruitment of Kashmiri youth into the army, CAPF, police and civil services give jobs and pride. So wearing the uniform brings purpose and replaces the gun of militancy with the pen of nation building. So this gives youth a chance to serve their religion and nation positively. So finally, in the summary, I would say that Kashmir will not change through one decision or one operation. It needs a consistent and complete vision, which includes development that reaches every household, dialogue that includes every voice, and de-radicalization that brings back trust, and integration that respects identity but builds unity. So this is not appeasement, it is nation building with honor and strategy. And as aspirants, leaders, and Indians, we must see Kashmir not just emotionally but with full understanding. Peace is not a gift we give Kashmir, it is a promise we must fulfill together. So friends, this is all about the three leads discussion for the given topic, and I hope this video will be beneficial for you. So until then, keep learning, keep preparing, keep watching, and keep supporting. Thank you and best of luck for your upcoming SSB. Jai Hind.